Are we getting excited? Let me turn the camera around so you can see. How many days to go? Do you reckon he's going to do it?
Any questions?
Got my charger.
A little bit more details about the flight test program for both this Mark I and the Mark II vehicle in Florida, and what the progression is to get to orbital flight, and then a test flight for a commercial mission with the full vehicle.
Sure.
Hang on, guys. Let me turn this up. Oh, it is up.
Into uncharted territory, it's difficult to predict these things with precision. But I do think things are going to move very fast. So our plan is in basically 1 to 2 months to do the 20-kilometer or 65-foot flight with Starship Mark I. Our next flight after that might actually just be all the way to orbit with a booster and the ship.
He's going to use the Storm. I know it. He's going to use the Storm, like in what was it called? With the crazy doctor, Back to the Future. He's going to use the Storm. I know it. I know it. He's going to use the Storm.
Mark III, which we built after Mark I right here. In fact, we'll start building it in about a month. So, yeah. And actually,
Look, are these all on lockdown? Are these all on lockdown, masked up guys? Look, come on, don't be so freaking stupid. Are these all on lockdown, masked up? No, they are not.
Stock 2020, that's his handle. That's a great handle. Anyway, he's a super cool dude, and he's like, you know, putting a lot of serious resources to helping out Starship. So I want to thank him very much for that. Anyway, so yeah, just to frame things, we are going to
He's doing better, but he still doesn't want to go out just in case we see any police.
both Boca and the Cape.
He's not got the diarrhea anymore, but this is 4 o'clock so that he doesn't want to go out just in case there's police.
Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be really nutty to see a bunch of these things.
Thanks, guys, that brought them to the house and terrorised my son.
And we're improving both the design and the manufacturing.
I'm trying to educate you.
Exponentially.
So's Dean.
So, for example, with
Great man.
the way that we built the way that Mark I and Mark II cylindrical sections were built was in.
Do you remember when Mark I, Mark II was a Ford?
So a series of plates to create each cylinder section.
Now look at the spaceship.
Mark III and
That is
beyond,
actually
we will
a
literally take the
Earth
coil of steel from it,
spaceship
we'll unscrew
rocket.
it,
That there.
change the curvature to a 9-meter diameter, and do a single seam weld. And it would also be thinner, which makes it lighter and cheaper.
I'm trying to tell you why you're on lockdown.
So the rate at which we will be building.
Look, are these people on lockdown, guys? Are they masked up? Is he masked up in gloves? Is he terrorised of a virus?
I think we'll probably have Mark II built within a couple of months,
If I just shared it, you won't watch it.
and Mark III maybe 3 months, that type of thing. Mark IV.
They needed 5G to do this. I told you this. You just thought I was a conspiracy theorist. Here you go. This isn't a conspiracy, is it? How's this a conspiracy? It's right in front of your faces. Nothing's been hidden.
It's going to sound totally nuts.
Right in front of your faces. Done. Right in front of your eyes. Amazing, beautiful, but also takes us into a whole new world that we're just not ready for.
I mean, provided the rate.
He's one of the good guys, though, guys.
Design improvements and manufacturing.
There's some bad people around him, though.
Continues to be exponential. I think that is.
Half are in fear and half are in faith. How long did he say then?
Hi, Elon. My name is Steve Clark. I'm with the Brownsville Herald. Back in September 2014, the groundbreaking said that the first.
Oh, put your head down quickly then. Hi, good boy, thank you.
Yeah, can you hear me? Could possibly leave from.
Keep your head up, keep your head up, keep your head up.
Yes, so that is, I think.
Head
definitely
up,
possible
thank
that
you.
The first crewed mission on Starship could leave from Boca. We actually are internally competing.
No,
Dave
no,
and
no, no, not
Boca,
competing. Collectively collaborating. Collaborating.
Both places will, to
Collaborate.
the best of my knowledge, both places will launch crewed missions. So I think it is extremely likely that we will launch crewed missions from Boca, and there is at least a 50% chance that it is the first mission.
50-50. 50-50. He's going to use the storm. I know it. He will use the storm.
On Tim Dodley, everyday astronaut. How are you?
That's good. Good. Yeah. We have great questions online.
Thanks. You have great answers.
Yeah, welcome.
So that belly flop.
Smile. Get your head up.
Yeah.
That's something.
Lift your head up, you traitors. Come on.
First one. This one right here. You know,
Don't hide in shame there.
is it gonna
Occupy London and everything. Who funds it?
that fast?
Yeah.
It's just like, who's the other rocket? Occupies, funds XR.
Basically right where Hopper took off. That's basically where it's going to take off. Within very close to where it's just right over there.
This isn't the only rocket going up.
So yeah, that's
Richard
the-
Branson's got one.
So it will execute now. When we get to, I think maybe Mark 3, certainly Mark 4, I think probably that will be a good time to transition to hot gas thrusters. From cold gas thrusters. Using essentially compressed nitrogen as the coal gas thruster is a pretty low ISP. Sort of 60.
I'm not
70
scaring you,
if you're
darling.
lucky, but very closer to 60.
Just when people are live, you have to be careful because we're all connected.
With
Energy's connected, frequency's connected.
Methox thruster, you can get without really even trying hard to 300 ISP.
We're all connected after all.
Even if you just foam cool the walls without even regen cooling. If you regen cool it, 350 no problem, 360 even. So you're talking about something that's then 5 or 6.
Now talk about
mass efficiency.
why they needed 5G
Thrusters that are Mach 1.
and the other person who's then trying to use it for
Of that efficiency,
AI and how you feel about AI.
you use the Raptors to correct the horizontal velocity. Because right now it's actually when the Raptors fire, the Raptors kick it over, but they actually accelerate the vehicle in the wrong direction. Then they have to overcorrect and then come back. Whereas if you have strong enough thrusters, you can just using the onboard maneuvering thrusters without lighting the main engines, you can just go kick it hard, light the engine, land. That'd be, that's better.
And you're going to need magnets. Lift your head up.
Yeah. Those be just pressure-fed, high pressure gas methox, and so you have a high pressure.
Again, nobody in masks, nobody in gloves, nobody standing. How far apart? How far apart was that again? How far apart have you all got to be right now, by the way, guys? What's going on in your world right now in the BBC? And look at that.
Tim Fernholz from Quartz. Thanks so much for taking the time.
You're welcome.
Keep your head up.
If I may,
Up.
just technical, following up on the presentation. To do useful stuff in orbit, you're going to need the booster as well as the Starship, right?
Yes. Starship
Right, let me get him.
cannot get to Earth orbit without the booster. But anywhere except Earth, pretty much. Well, not counting Venus, but like the Mars or the Moon, the ship, provided you have a propellant plant on Mars or Moon, the ship can easily get a single stage from the surface of the Moon all the way to the surface of Earth without a booster. So that shows you how deep, like Earth has a deep gravity well and a thick.
I'll tell you what, though, the storm has taken the other people out who were going to do some other stuff. I like Elon, I do, but you need to look that he's not the only one. There's about 7 or 8 of these. 7 or 8 of these at the moment. This is the privatization.
NASA Administrator Jim Bridenstine had a tweet last night about this presentation, concerned, I guess, about enthusiasm for SpaceX's various programs. I'm just curious if you have any comment or response to that.
Yeah, you bastards.
From a
Bastards.
SpaceX resource standpoint, our resources are overwhelmingly on Falcon and Dragon. To be clear, it was really quite a small percentage of SpaceX that did this Starship. You know, less than 5% of the company, basically. The really hard part that requires a lot of
Bless you, bless you, by the
optimization
power of
has
the
been
Lord.
the
May
prototype
you
phase and bringing it into volume production.
praise past your shaking voice
So,
and your
yeah,
shaking
they're like
hands,
the
and
best
may you
of
have the
our
confidence to
resources
be
are
an
on
actual
Dragon and
speaker
Falcon,
and not
especially
just
Blue
what you
Dragon.
do. Speaking is not easy
Thank
for
you.
people to do. Here we go. So these guys, there we go, guys. This is what it's all
Hey,
about.
Chris Gebhardt with NASA Spaceflight. How do you guys envision keeping the methane and the oxygen inside the tanks from boiling off in any significant quantity during a multi-month interplanetary trip to Mars? And on a more Earth-rounded question, what's your contamination mitigation strategy since these things are being built outside of the elements and not in the factory?
Well, these are pretty far in the distance questions. These questions are relevant, but in the future years, keeping the landing propellant cold on the way to Mars is a lot easier than it may seem, because you can essentially vacuum, just like you keep cryogenic propellant stored on Earth for long periods of time. You vacuum jacket it. We would essentially have header tanks that are bigger than these header tanks, and vent them to vacuum. So you would just basically have a tank inside a tank with multi-layer insulation, and this way you can keep the things cryogenic for months, no problem. It requires very little energy to. You don't even really need to worry about boil off. You could apply some energy to cryo cool it, but you don't really need to. You'd have a tiny amount of boil off. You know, in vacuum, things are kind of weird. They're not like on Earth because you have no convective cooling, really, in zero G. So you actually have the sun side of your rocket is very hot, and the not sun side of your rocket is at 3 degrees Kelvin. So it's super cold. So you just like keep your cold stuff on the cold side and the hot stuff on the hot side, and this is not a problem to manage.
He's got his fingers up at you. Good of you.
Long-term stuff for sort of what's called contamination of Mars, you know, I think this concern, first of all, we'll do everything we can to mitigate it, obviously. But at the end of the day, if you're going to send people to Mars, that's a pretty big contaminant, you know.
Told ya.
I really don't think.
And you thought I was a conspiracy theorist and crazy. And what I've had to take him to bring this to you.
Mars very difficult is that it is both cold and has high ultraviolet.
It's right in front of your faces. It's just that you're watching EastEnders and the BBC. And real conspiracy theorists that are keeping you away from the truth with disinformation.
And then ultraviolet shreds the DNA. So you're cold and shredded. This is very difficult for things to exist on the surface of Mars. And that's why we have not found any traces of life on the surface of Mars to date. If there is any life, it'll be very deep underground, and I think very resilient. Yeah, cool. Thank you. All right. It's also worth noting that over time there have been meteors. There have been chunks of Earth that have been shipped off by meteors.
And then you get the BBC telling you it's something completely different and get brainwashed.
Earth and Mars have actually exchanged material many times over the last several hundred million years.
Hey, Elon, it's Chris Davenport from the Washington Post.
Hey.
Curious about your vision for this area. I mean, when you drive by and you see this, it's surreal.
This is surreal.
Yeah, but I know your vision isn't maybe like a government launch site, like a Cape Canaveral. But what does this look like as a private, operational, commercial spaceport?
Yeah, I mean, it's you know.
My phone's getting heated up, by the way, right, guys? Like, literally, my fingers are burning on my phone. Ah, my phone is burning. Ah, shit, my phone is burning.
We just built it outside. Yeah, this is like my new thing is management by rhyming. If the schedule's long, it's wrong, and if it's tight, it's right. Yeah. It works. SR-71, you know, fastest plane in history ever. You know, it's also the coolest plane ever. You know, it had no anti-missile defenses except one, accelerator.
Nobody is standing of a distance. Nobody is.
They tried to shoot it down many times. 0 successes.
Just give us a quick sense of what you think this area will look like in, say, 10 years when the law applies?
Oh, I think it'll be like a lot more buildings.
Notice he's
and a lot
not
more
wearing
stuff.
one.
Like way more stuff than is currently here.
You see what we can see.
As you can tell, the wind is really quite vigorous. Like one of the things that I think would be quite important to have locally is propellant production. So trucking massive, thousands of tons of liquid oxygen to the site doesn't make a ton of sense. We should really produce the liquid oxygen here. And by the way, we have gaseous oxygen in the atmosphere, so we basically just need electricity. I've worth mentioning, one of the things over time is for the propellant production on Mars will be completely renewable because we will use solar panels, pull the CO2 out of the atmosphere. Mars is a primary
Occupy Mars, just like Occupy London and everything else.
H2O, the water from the ice. Mars has a massive amount of ice. You combine.
I do need to go and get all the other people ready and see where they're up to, who's using the storm, who's in fear of the storm and who's in faith of the storm. But Storm Arthur is here, it is chopping through, but I told you, he isn't letting the storm and the fear stop him, or the coronavirus, or anything.
And that same system that
Why,
we developed
Elon?
for Mars
Why is
will
nobody going to stop
long-term
you?
be used on Earth.
What's your
So
mission?
long term, we will produce the propellant for the rockets using solar power, and pull the CO2 from Earth's atmosphere, use water, combine that to create CH4 and O2 on Earth, and so the long-term outcome will be quite sustainable and renewable for Earth and Mars.
Jeff Faust, Space.
Oh, they've moved it
I spent a
past.
lot of time this summer working with the FAA, getting approval to do a single star hop.
And he's got his hand in front of his.
Now you're talking about
Hang on.
flying a much bigger vehicle to much higher altitudes, much more orbit. Where are you with the FAA in terms of getting approval for that? And will those flight opportunities be able to coexist with, say, the local residents around here?
I'd say the FAA Administrator for Space has been excellent to work with. Very forward-leaning. Really, I would just like to say thanks to the FAA for their support, actually.
Who was that again?
I mean, really, there's, minimal delays related to regulatory activity, and it's been really very reasonable, and so, the support's very much appreciated. I think the FAA asks, good questions, and wants to make sure things are safe, as do we. And so we're going to make sure that the risk to the public is extremely, vanishingly small, almost nothing, basically.
But there is a risk. I did tell you this, and it's not just him. There's 7, 8 other 9 people going up. So you are going to need your masks, you are going to need your gloves, you are going to need to be indoors.
Very well,
And watch it
for the 17
from,
years that SpaceX
wow,
has been
I
around.
probably wouldn't even have the internet on.
So, I feel pretty optimistic about things.
Yeah.
I don't see any fundamental obstacles.
That's to Deborah Izzy Asperger's. If he was taken by social and diagnosed, then probably yes. More likely yes.
We think over time it's going to be quite disruptive to living in Boca Chica Village because it'll end up needing to get cleared for safety a lot of times. So I'd say probably not very. There would be.
Hey, for the people that aren't interested.
Boca Chica Village. I think the actual danger to Boca Chica Village is low, but it's not. So therefore, we want super tiny risk. So probably over time it's better to buy out the villages, and we've made an offer to that effect.
Basically, they want to buy out the people that are going to contaminate this. Then that is your Bill Gates. He was going to try and buy out Bill Gates.
From Space.com, and I was curious with the design update here, if 100-person crew size for base flights is still kind of the target now, and how the life support.
Sorry, could you talk about that? The wind is like howling in my ear, unfortunately.
Sure. Yes, with the design update here, I'm curious if the 100-person crew size target is still the main target for base crew flights, and how the life support system for that is being developed for both the initial test flights and then maybe for Mr. Miyazawa's flight too in upcoming years. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's really
Again.
I think you could still do 100 people. Like the pressurized volume on Starship is around 1,000 cubic meters. So if you had 100 people, you'd have 10 cubic meters per person, which is, you know, especially in like a 0G situation, that's actually quite a lot of room. Unlike a 1G situation, you only get to use one surface, really, live on one surface in a 1G situation, but in a 0G situation, you can live on 6 surfaces. You know, you can like all 6 sides of a cube. So if things are way roomier,
27th of May.
then they may seem. And by the way, 1,000 cubic meters, I think, is close to what the space station
Vibrators.
pressurized volume is.
Ready.
You know, Starship is like basically like launching space station.
Hey, men.
Pressurized volume on every.
Are you
flight.
feeling inferior now?
We can make it bigger if it's needed. Yeah.
Women, could you take it?
Hi, Elon. Stephen Clark from Space
Oh,
Flight
my
Now.
phone is burning.
Thanks for taking our questions. You see the Starship prototype here, Mark 1. You talked a little bit about how you're going to build the super heavy vehicle.
No
Can you
mask.
give us a little bit more detail about how that development is going? Where
I bet he's a lovely man.
and
I like that man.
when we might see it on a test stand or a pad.
Sure. Yeah. Good question. So the priority is to build at least 2 Starships at each site, at Boca and the Cape, and then start building the booster. So we'll complete.
Can I have a job, Musk?
You know, Mach 1 through 4 before doing Mach 1 of the booster, and then we'll do you know, Mach 1 and Mach 2. Of the
Send you
booster,
all in a fucking rocket.
at the Cape and Boca. The main constraint on launching the booster is engines. Because obviously the booster has a lot of engines. So spooling up the Raptor production rate is extremely important vital, obviously, essential to...
Anyway, guys, I need to get on. If you want to continue, like I said, do your own research. Go and research Elon Musk and go and watch this live yourself. I'll get Amber to put up all of the bits that need to be done. And I've got to get on with... it's a little bit better than it should be. We've just got, obviously... I found a Hoover, so it literally just is the kids have... What are you doing?
Get me some fire.
No!
I need some
I've told you, you're not allowed to have fire for it, no.
want some
He wants to make a look. He wants to make a fire. Look, this is his bonfire. Yes, and he wants to make a fire. And he's been begging and begging and begging me to go down to the beach so he can have his fireside. And he's missing everybody on Wednesdays at the fireside. So we're just sort of cleaning up. So we're getting there. But what I was going to show you, come and have a look at this. This is what causes it all. Would you like to come and have a look? This is what causes my rows with the council. Are you ready? Are the keys outside here before I do this? Right, battery to the door. Back to my life. Keys, are we out here? Down, 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 down. Found the buggy. Found another buggy. The boys are obviously playing. Elijah's been hiding in here as his little man's cave. We've been shooting balls out here. The cars have been out here. All their stuff that I need to go down to storage is down here. And so I don't have to hoover in my house, which actually went wrong. I set this up out here. Excuse me, where's your trousers gone? Can you go and get your trousers? No. Yeah, well, go and get them. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to get them. I can't move forward if you're like... Move out of the way then so I can show you this and I'll go and get you some trousers. So we've basically been out here. This has been my little zone. And we've had the water on here, which is obviously got like this and this. Shiloh's got his tennis racket, but... anyway, this is what has been causing all the drama in my life with social and everybody because of this. So our roller skates obviously ready, art that I need to get sorted, pictures. This is actually, oh fucking hell, look, come and have a see what I've done in the kids' bedroom. This is the kite, look. I woke up with this over my head today, it was really cool. But we did actually get there and then the boys have started to put it on the floor again. But I slept there last night. But these are all in trays, in spaces. Books are getting back to normal. What's the matter?
Change my water.
Can I change your water?
Yeah.
Oh, look. So yeah, this is just, you want some more water? This is the kids really needing, because it just ends up with my kitchen with wet towels constantly, with a wash load on constantly, with a dry load on constantly, with things drying at my bloody window constantly. I got a gift today, so this came through, and there's a t-shirt in there. And then obviously overloading of washing and children wanting to play with water and the bins needing to go out. So it's a beautiful day. Looks lovely. The birds are out. 3 rockets are getting ready to go off. And I've got to be ready for 1 o'clock tomorrow for Social coming to bring me their final report from the 15th of December through to tomorrow, ready for the 28th or 29th, which is their final meeting. But thanks to all you guys, you've probably just sent me to court. Thank you. Goodbye. Do your own fucking research from now on.